So as soon as I hit the touch, you just start, okay? So it'll go in on the island. You say, oh, wait, I didn't see it there, okay?
Oh, hey, didn't see you there.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Tomocast, where we are playing Tomodachi Life, and today we have a guest with us. I am not a guest. I am Viddy's Vids, and then this is my co-host, Fayko.
Hey, I'm Fayko, also known as Fayko. You can call me
Also
Fayko.
known as It's Fayko.
Also known as It's Fayko. Also known as Go Show.
True. And this is our first guest of the series. We said it was going to be Jeffrey, but we lied.
How
Wait,
dare
what's
you?
that heart emoji really quick?
We're gonna do that in a second, but this is Charlie DietChapstick,
Hello.
and we wanted to go and have him with us today. But before we do anything else, I am in love.
Please be in with my loving wife. I really hope you're in love with my loving wife.
I'm feeling kind of stressed.
My best friend is Makoto. Okay, hold on. I need to...
I don't like how you said it.
Oh, no. We're getting along okay.
I have feelings for loving life.
Yes!
Oh.
Yes!
What a shocker.
Grown-up me's can fall in love with other grown-ups, and kid me's can fall in love with other kids. I'll help you.
How should I tell her?
I am so
Glad to
happy.
clarify
That's
that.
that's the ship.
Okay. Now, before we get into anything, this is like taking precedent. We gotta be romantic.
Act desperate.
How should I tell her?
And we gotta
At the
go at the
beach.
beach.
It's so
Should I
romantic.
get changed first?
No, we're good. We're good.
Okay, I'll get ready and then do it.
This is so exciting. Charlie, you get to be here for the first confession of the game.
Oh boy.
And this is my loving wife, who might actually get to be my loving wife.
I
My
forgot
love
how
for you is deeper
black
than
she
the ocean.
looks.
Will you be my beautiful mermaid?
Damn.
Sorry, this is a chill podcast. I don't need to be doing those bits. I don't need to be freaking out. Man.
Oh my
You know,
god!
just an average day. We unlocked a lot of stuff this day.
Who's at the fountain? Hey, Viddy, let's see who's at the fountain.
Whoa,
Wait, hold on, we're having
you
a
got
news
Ferris
flash,
wheel.
Fayko. I hurt my wrist hitting my chair.
Breaking news.
And
Love
now I
is a
gotta go
lie.
into work at the
Love
news
is a
station.
lie.
Love is a lie.
Island is a dynamic amusement park with rides, cafes, shops,
I don't
and
know.
others.
I like the
Fayko,
very
the
real
mastermind
image.
behind the
Yeah.
island.
Oh,
Also, wow, these me's are a lot more head than everything else.
Yeah.
Than.
A very confident promise indeed.
Don't take that out of context.
Viddy, I told you, you should have been desperate. Women love desperation.
Oh, you're right. My loving wife was like,
Oh,
Gosh.
oh yeah, this is
another news
Girl
flash
charm
from a
ranking
much
has
shorter
been
shorter
added to the
girl
version.
charm
Go
ranking.
Island residents can now check to see which
I
girls
wonder
have the
which
most
one has the
charm.
most
Hey,
charm.
Female
Huh.
island
I wonder
residents
what my
remain
loving wife's
anonymous
charm
while remote
ranking
asking
is.
folks to not post that
Viddy,
kind
you
of
need
thing.
you need to get
This
over
feels
it.
weird. Why does this island just have a public
Quickly
charm
changed her
rating
tune.
for its
The
women?
ranking
Yeah, that
It has
that
a
kind of
permanent
seems
too.
messed up.
Anybody wanting
Oh,
to know
okay.
which ladies
That's
have the
slightly
most
less
charm should
fucked
check
up.
it regularly. Thanks for watching.
I don't remember if the charm ranking has anything to do with anything, but I haven't unlocked the men one because a girl has to ask a guy out for that to be unlocked. But let's
You know,
check the
I
fountain.
have-
Let's see what's happening at
I
the
have-
fountain.
I've had limited
Oh, we're standing next to each other in the
Exposure.
line.
limited exposure to this game other than my friend making really awful characters
Yeah,
back in the day.
yeah, Charlie. These are our Miis. Before we get into making our new Miis, we should go ahead. Well, let's go ahead and get Charlie in here really quick. At least we can get Charlie in here first before we get anything
Oh
else.
boy.
We'll deal with me being depressed later.
I can't believe
Because who cares about that,
I
right?
can't believe we opened this episode of you getting dunked on.
Okay, Charlie.
I'm just realizing this is an emulator, so you can't do the do from
No.
photo.
It's a real.
Yeah, this is a real console. I don't know why you would
Oh,
even
really?
suggest this.
Oh,
as an
yeah,
yeah,
obviously.
emulator.
We would never pirate a Nintendo game.
Yeah,
I
only evil
have
people do
Tomodachi
that.
Life. I have Tomodachi Life. Even if this was an emulator, I could have just put it on an SD card.
But you know what
and put it
Viddy
on my
doesn't
computer.
have? Pets, horses.
We'll tell him.
And really, I mean, what's even the point at that point,
Well,
you know?
Now, Charlie, I don't want to take away your creative freedom as your me, but I think I can make a pretty good DietChapstick me.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure anyone could.
Actually,
well, maybe not, because
skin can't.
you'd have.
This
Might not actually be as easy as I thought, because there are a lot of features you'd have to hide. Oh, there it is.
I used to make a lot of me's. This actually will help us out a lot.
Yeah, that you can kind of just put.
Visualizing what this
Oh.
would actually look like if it were more realistic is so terrifying.
Yeah, it's just kind of holes.
Yeah.
So what did you do with the nose? Oh, okay, yeah. There you go.
There we go. Now that looks. And what do you want to do? Yeah, the nose. This is the nose.
Or can you?
You don't get a nose.
Oh, it's not like.
I mean, I could just
yeah.
make them really small. I could do this. I could, if I wanted to make the eyes, I could make the nose really small
Can
and
you-
hide it in the mouth.
Yeah, you could do that.
And then that way we can make the eyes a little bit more.
Yeah, a bit more.
Why
Well,
don't
you don't have a mouth.
Yeah, but I mean,
Hold on, we can solve this.
but I must scream is the thing.
That is a good reference.
We can hide these. We can hide them.
It's my goatee.
Yeah, it's your goatee.
Gotta hide my mouth, but oh, my goatee. Now that's a
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah, the classic Charlie DietChapstick goatee.
Yeah, man.
Only real
well,
fans
there
know
we go.
about it.
Now it just looks like you have a little speck.
Now I'm kind of just Kirby.
You are kind of just Kirby. See, I would optimally love to make
I'm gonna
your
swap
eyes even
these
wider.
ones.
See, Miitopia had such good, like, character like Miitopia
oh
for
my-
the Switch had such a good.
Oh
character
my
creator.
god, literally insane.
Like, the stuff that people made, the stuff that I made, I was so proud of what I made. I spent like hours on it.
Oh my god, I need to get Joey to show you some of the stuff he made. It's so funny. He made Chadstick specifically as one of the royal guards.
Oh, that's awesome.
The one where I'm just a Chad,
Charlie.
along with Morgan, which looked so good.
I
My
think
nickname is Diet
you know,
Chap.
you Charlie, you
My
hearing it?
birthday is October 20th.
I am
My
hearing it.
favorite
Think that's
color
you?
is light blue. I'm
I
Charlie
think so. What are the
Chapstick.
intonations?
My nickname is I'm Charlie Chapstick. My nickname is Diet Chaps. My birthday is
Oh.
October 20th.
Okay, Charlie. So for your personality, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark after knowing you for a couple months. I'm gonna say pretty slow moving, pretty polite, pretty expressive, very relaxed. You know what? You're a little bit of a quirky guy. Do you think that you'd relate to that, or do you have any adjustments?
Well, folks, you heard it here first. Viddy Vids thinks I'm slow.
It's not.
Shaking my head, Viddy.
And
That's
I mean,
so
he's
rude.
right.
Do you think this is all
yeah, this is good. I like it.
awesome? And the game says that you're an easygoing optimist, which I think is very fitting for you.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, and welcome to the island, Charlie. Honestly, your character's kind of dressed as the way that you have him most of the time, just a normal blue shirt.
I feel uneasy about the bottom screen, like the shadows and textures on the building. It feels ominous.
Yeah, you get used to
Like
it.
I thought like this game was very like bright and colorful. This is
Well, it's
like
because it's nighttime.
Hey, can we check
Oh,
what
okay.
problems people have right now?
Yeah, we'll do that real quick.
We know you're
well-
we know you're depressed.
We'll just smiling during
We'll
this.
just leave him for a bit. We'll see what Fayko needs.
You made me so tiny. My best friend is.
Yeah, your best friend's Tiffany.
I'd love to take a bath.
I'd love to take a bath.
Do we have a bath? Oh, we have a bath set.
Bathtub, here I come.
Okay, and then
He says this before
and we have
every
to
rap.
censor this.
No, who leaked this? This was supposed to
Yeah,
be behind a paywall.
That was so refreshing.
Oh my god, censor that, censor that.
Censor that.
Scandalous.
I know I'm editing
I
this
want you to
one.
have this.
Censor that.
Okay, no, here's where I gotta. Hang on. Why is his favorite food soda?
I love Dr. Pepper.
That is very
I
true.
know, but would you describe that as your favorite
Fayko,
food?
are you hungry? Do you want to?
I also like how all these these are just like
Gi-
stock
give me
images.
a hard-boiled egg. I'm famished. I could use an egg in these trying times.
Yeah, you liked it. You liked it more than wings. Oh, you got a level up.
Oh, it's his new second favorite food.
Okay.
Soda and hard-boiled eggs, a growing boy's meal.
So Fayko, what do you want?
Can I see
What do you
gifts?
want?
Let's see gifts.
Yeah, so under the gifts you can get the ballet manual, the baseball bat, the beauty kit, the book, the bubbles, the CDs,
Hey, see these notes.
the cell phone, fishing pole, the club, the guitar, the hula dancing manual,
Oh hell yeah!
the kite, laptop, maracas, metal detector, mirror, 3DS, punching bag.
Hey, give me the
rent-a-cat.
3DS XL so I can own what we're currently playing on.
Now here's the thing. You could also get a rent-a-cat coupon and get Peanut.
I want Peanut. You're right. I want Peanut. Give me Peanut.
I'll go and give the rest of the options just so that way we know them. Rent a dog, scale,
Editor Viddy, can you put up a picture of Peanut?
yeah. Skateboard.
Actually, put up like 100 pictures of it. Just fill the screen with peanut.
I don't have that many pictures of
I
Peanut,
can
but
get
I will
you
put
that
up
many
a lot.
pictures of Peanut.
I will put up.
Can
a
you also
lot.
give me that many pictures of
We will
peanut?
make a folder. There's the study kit, the tennis racket, the treadmill, the Wii U, the.
Actually, can I have the Nintendo Wii U? No, wait, no. I want Peanut. I want Peanut. Never mind.
Okay.
Put on some clothes.
I'm gonna have to censor this. And. Oh.
Okay.
Just thrashing me around.
Oh yeah, you can pick people up, but I'm not gonna do that with Fayko because I have to
I'm
move the blur.
uncomfortable with the fact that you can like pet people.
You can do that in real life.
Oh,
Oh my gosh!
look at he's grabbing.
Oh my god, such a real game!
That is excellent. You're just grabbing him.
This is the best game of all time.
He's just standing there. He's looking at his cleaning himself.
I don't love how realistic he is compared to you, though.
You know, I think that makes it better.
Okay, so next up. Oh, is Tiffany upset? Yeah, Tiffany was upset with me last time and we never fixed it, and
I haven't seen you for
I
a week.
think that's why things didn't go so well. Now.
Eat
Oh, this
these
isn't the right
wings off the
Tiffany.
floor.
Come on. Yeah. Yeah, Tiffany Honey Pop's favorite food is blue cheese.
No, she's just Tiffany May. Tiffany Honey Pop was my
Oh yeah,
loving life.
this is you're right. So what do we want to get Tiffany?
Okay, so do you guys want some personal lore for me?
Yeah.
I started saying what's shaken bacon when I was making my Honey Pop video because one of Tiffany's random intro things is her saying what's shaken bacon. And I was like, that's a fun phrase to say. So every time I say that, I'm referencing a porn game. So I think at some point we should give her the phrase what's shaken bacon.
That probably will not fit because the
Then
phrase,
just
I could
shaking
do
bacon.
Shaking bacon. For now, I gave her the cell phone. Just because I want to get people some items because they'll like interact with people with them, and it can lead to more little cutscenes. Let's see what Jaden Yuki wants. Let's see what Jaden Yuki. Is he hungry? Nope.
Hey, Viddy's looked a lot. Haven't seen you for a week.
Oh,
Oh.
Jaden's thinking about
Oh.
Neo Space.
That's really funny.
Take a look inside my head.
Yeah, I just did, Jaden. Yeah, I just went to Neo
What's
Space.
been on my mind today?
Do you want to play? How about a duel? Me and my elemental hero Neos are gonna take you down.
Now you know what's been on my mind. Literally everything.
Yeah.
I can't believe he was thinking of me.
Wait, does that mean Jaden Yuki was thinking of me?
Can't believe he was thinking about my mom.
Oh, he loves grapefruit.
He's a grapefruit fan.
Here, I want you to have this.
L.
Give me a swing. Oh, I love the swing. Oh, there's Makoto. Not a problem. Oh, Loving Life's got a problem.
Oh,
Taking a little nap.
yeah, her problem
She's
is
hungry.
she's sleeping on the floor.
Seen you for a week.
Yeah. I mean, this probably won't be as good as her cooking, because everything she makes is delicious.
She's
until
so good at cooking.
She leveled up. What should we get my loving wife?
Sentience.
What's with the space between the G and the I in gift?
Why did you
gift.
point that out?
I don't know.
Oh, look
I
at
don't
phrase. There's a space between S and E.
Interior,
Frassy.
whatever. Let's do it. We can give her a mirror so she can contemplate her existence.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty great.
There you go.
Here.
It's real small though.
It's a hand
Yeah.
mirror.
Oh, another swing. Thanks, my loving wife.
Time to add it
I
to
don't,
the
I don't
pile.
know if I feel comfortable calling her that. You know, but I mean, she doesn't really have much of another name.
That's a little terrifying.
Hey, can you click on my window really quick? I want to see the cat again. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, that's a good cat right there.
Now that's some good puss.
Viddy, you're so
We're just giving her
sad.
some alone time. So we got all these. We got access to all these cool things. Let's first of all do our dailies. Let's go and grab.
Who is this guy?
Oh, this is Minecraft.
I love him.
He works at the stores that nobody else wants to work at.
Because nobody wants to work nowadays.
Yeah, nobody wants to work nowadays.
Yeah.
And let's go check out the hat store.
Welcome.
We got the reggae hat, the rosebud. I think that could be useful for someone. I think my loving wife had a rose in her hair or something.
Come back
Like a flower? in her
Viddy, you
hair?
need to stop thinking about her.
I mean, I'm just. It's nothing to do with.
Viddy, you need to stop thinking about her.
I kind of
The
really.
accident wasn't your fault.
She just didn't see the good in you, you know?
You know it. You know you don't have to keep. Let's move on.
Viddy, you could forget about her.
Let's go and check some interiors. We got the locker room, Arabian, skyscraper,
Ooh.
Scandinavian. We don't have enough for. We have enough for Scandinavia. We could
I like the Scandinavian.
go and get that.
It's a nice place.
Let's buy locker too. Why not?
Ah, a cave.
Yeah, we are.
Finally, I
already
can
bought
have a
cave.
man cave.
So we have cave as a backup, so someone can live in a cave. And then we have this one.
That's
Born on
my
a mountain,
favorite
raised
one.
In a cave. Photorealistic,
I
because you know the whole game wasn't already photorealistic.
Yeah, I like how it's called photorealistic. This, like, that's only technically true because those are just photos.
It's really funny.
So, let's go ahead and check out some of our new areas. There's no one at the park. Check the amusement park.
Step right
Oh.
up and try your luck.
Yeah, every night at the amusement park you can buy
Welcome.
a mystery bag, and it comes with 3 different items, which are usually
Oh my god, loot crate! Whoa!
Some
Got
lemonade,
some lemonade. Awesome. Second item.
buffalo
Buffalo
wings.
wings.
Okay.
Man, these are like my favorite foods. And chicken noodle soup.
Come back
Interesting.
soon.
Pretty cool.
You know, if loot crate just was that, I think I'd actually get it.
and then we got the cafe. and
I think they wouldn't have had to file for bankruptcy.
Yeah, did they?
I could have sworn they did.
That'd be very funny.
DietChapstick, you have a problem.
yeah, let's check and see what Charlie needs.
Oh, do
My
I?
name's Diet Chaps. I always try to have a smile on my face.
How?
That's not true.
What should I
I've been
say
trying
when
for
I'm happy?
years.
Oh, Charlie, what should you say when you're happy?
Ooh. Is it like we just type whatever?
Yeah, it's just like a typing phrase. It can't be very
Oh.
long. Like probably like 2, 3 words if they're small.
Ooh, this is tough.
You could say come.
I could say come. I had a period in my time where in my life where I couldn't stop saying penis blast unprompted. I would just be alone in my room and just say that, and then I'm like, what am I doing?
What an interesting...
Penis blast.
We could do that. We could in fact do penis blast.
Or you could say poggers.
Or you could say something else than penis blast. It doesn't have to be penis blast.
Yeah,
It could be something
We're
else.
giving you the option to pick something else.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be penis blast. It really doesn't have to be penis
You can
blast.
actually
don't have
choose
to pick it.
anything but penis. Like, every other word is also available.
Well, not every other word, but like 99% of words.
There's a good amount of words.
Grape jelly. That just came
Yeah.
to me.
Now, which expression do you think is
Ooh.
accompanied with grape jelly?
Which one of these is giving grape jelly to you? A little heel click?
The heel click is pretty good. All of these are excellent. I really like the heel
Number
click.
9's a
You want to
Fortnite emote.
Grape jelly.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay, Charlie. What food do you want to eat?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Oh, you caught
caught
it!
Nice catch.
He's tall. Ooh, you love it.
I do love
That
me
was
some
busting
spaghettis.
for real, on God. I love how aggressive
Whoa.
that is.
Did you see my schmovement there? I've got like the dash dance going.
Yeah, Charlie. Oh, whoops.
Oh, I don't like that.
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
Why are you bullying him?
He's dancing.
I don't put much stock in trends. I try to just, do my own thing.
That's a very Charlie
know?
thing.
It
It's
is.
a very Charlie thing. So, Charlie, since we have you as a guest on today's episode, we don't really wanted to go ahead and pick your
Hang on,
brain.
did he just fart?
He did.
Yes, he did. I wanted to know if you wanted to talk about the story of how we met.
Sure.
Fayko was working at his part-time job.
Welcome.
He was working at a hat store.
Oh, nice.
So no cat.
No cap.
So,
Shut up.
So Charlie, I don't really know completely how we. I don't 100% remember how we like met up, because I know how we met up, but I don't remember how like I learned of you. I think it might have been from Danerade.
Really?
I think Danerade told me, if this is how I'm remembering things, it was sort of like Danerade and me were in a call, and he was like letting me know that you made like a community post telling people about my Plants vs. Zombies 2 video, and basically being like, hey, this is a really cool YouTuber, like this is a really good video, and if you liked my Plants vs. Zombies 2 video, or you didn't like my Plants vs. Zombies 2 video, you should go check out this one.
It was definitely more so the second, but yes.
Yeah, and then
What are
I joined your Discord, and I told Joey this. I don't remember if I told you this, but I joined your Discord, and like I said hi, like I said thanks, because like it meant a lot, and like it's just really nice to have people like say that about like your content and stuff. And then I just sort of like didn't interact very much, just sort of like had you in your Discord, and you have this thing where I know you're trying to fix it, where whenever you stream, you at everyone in the server,
Yeah.
and it's one of those things that was like kind of annoying, where it's like, oh man, it's like I don't want to. It's like I don't want to watch a stream right now. It's like oh, I'm getting
Yeah.
added a lot, And I was thinking about leaving, but I didn't, just because it's like, oh, why not? Like, it's not that annoying. It's whatever. And then one day, it was early in the morning. I was editing, and I didn't want to watch something like intently because I knew if I like watched a YouTube video, I wouldn't be able to focus on editing, and I didn't want to be in a Discord call. So I was like, maybe I could watch a stream. Maybe a stream would help. And so, and like literally while I was thinking of like maybe watching a stream, I get an from your Discord server, and everyone. It said you and Joey were finishing up your Pokemon Blaze Black playthrough, and I went and watched it and interacted with the chat, and you had recognized me from the Plants vs Zombies 2 video, and you and Joey looked like you were having so much fun playing Pokemon. I just really wanted to collab, and like I am a huge Pokemon fan. Like incredibly huge Pokemon fan, but I haven't had anyone to play it with in like a long time. And like I've had me and my ex-girlfriend, we went and played through Scarlet and Violet together, but it wasn't really the same. We didn't really like battle, and we didn't really like and like she was like not very like into the battling of Pokemon.
I just ate shit.
She was more just like she's more just like into catching everything, which I was too.
Yeah.
So, but like it wasn't like the normal like Pokemon experience where you're like, oh, you battle a lot and you trade and all that. So it's been so much fun, like getting to just play through the Soul Link, which if you guys don't know, me, Joey, and Charlie do a triple Soul Link that we stream every now and then, which still might be going by the time this comes up. I'm not sure when this video is coming up. You can see on the screen when it was recorded, and yeah. But I want to know sort of like what was your like take on us meeting? Like how was things on your end? Because that was how things were on my end.
So now, if I recall, and you'll find very quickly from getting to know me that I have the worst memory. I probably will have full-on dementia by age 50.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's tragedy
Luckily,
right
you
there.
do have a lot of. Oh, I forgot this is 2 items.
The correct answer is
Anyway, continue, Charlie.
cutlet into 200.
But yeah, so from what I recall, now I don't think I actually saw when you first joined my Discord, because I remember when you interacted on that stream, I was like, oh hey, Viddy's vids, whoa, and then you like said that you were in the server. I was like, you are? And then I checked, and I was like, you have been? I think I just like missed your message whenever it was. Like I just didn't see it, or if I did, then I must have just completely forgot because I'm losing my mind. But yeah, I had gotten your Plants vs Zombies video recommended to me because, well, you know, the algorithm figures. And I watched it and I really enjoyed it. And I just like browsed around your channel. I was like, oh, it's like a, you know, relatively small channel. I always like to explore those. And you know, you had some good stuff. So I was like, you know what? This guy's got a good video for the PvZ tier list. So just really lots of parts there.
Yeah.
So you know, I want to spread the love around. I think it's
I'd like
a
some
good
new
thing to
parts.
do. You know, and you know, I had known about Danerade because someone had actually, like, I had gotten some comments like saying like, oh, like, you know, like you should see Danerade's videos, or like you should do a thing with Danerade, and I saw it and it was like, oh, he seems pretty cool too. I think actually at first people were telling me about Shy Guy Mask, and then I think I got to Danerade from there. I don't remember exactly, but anyway, so yeah, so you know, yeah, I wanted to make that post to spread the love around and maybe get some of the commenters off my back. And I kid, sort of. And so yeah, so I was kind of blown away, cause like, I don't know, like the idea of like imagining like someone reaching out to you wanting to do like a collab. It feels like something, you always think about happening, but you don't expect to happen. So it was kind of like, whoa.
Yeah, it's one of those
really
things
cool.
where, like, in your head, you always think, like, yeah, that'd be really cool if that, like, happened. Like, if someone, like, wanted to reach out and, like, actually do something. But it's, like, a whole different matter when someone actually comes up to you and they're like, I want to make
it's one of those
content
things
with
where
you.
It's one of those things where you're like, just as you're going to bed, you're like imagining like what you'd say, like, oh yeah, that'd be really cool, man. And then it happens, you're like,
I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, I was really excited to get that message, and I felt really bad about not realizing that you were in the server. I felt very embarrassed.
Oh no, it's okay. I like said like a couple messages when I first joined like several months ago, and that was about it.
What do you
Yeah.
think it is?
Um,
The correct answer is
oh, chili prawns.
chili
Yeah,
That got
baby.
chili prawn written all over it.
Zoom item. What do you
Um,
think it is?
I would have guessed
The correct
hamburger if I
answer
didn't
is
see the options.
I was thinking that too.
Antique pop.
But yeah, so then, I said yeah, and I think at the time, like, I was about to go,
Time for
on a trip, with my family. Was that right before the Antigua trip? I forget, actually.
I don't remember. I know there was a big break before we ended up recording anything.
Yeah, it was a combination of being kind of close to the end of the year where I was working on finals. I wanted to get to my end of the year video, which didn't even come out until until a few days ago. Yeah, was it in like November when I forget, because I know I went.
I think it was like
No.
either November or
I'm-
December. It was around holidays. I know it was a little bit
Okay.
before the holiday season because we had to take a break for the holiday season.
Yeah.
Because that was
okay, yeah.
that
so-
was the end of our first run. Because then we were like, well, it's the holiday season anyways. We might as well just wait a little bit before we start back up.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember because I went on a
Betty,
vacation
you need
with
to
my
get
family.
over her.
I I went on vacation with my family, I think in October. I was trying to remember. Anyway, there was like some time
What's happening?
before we could start like actually like collaborating or
I could use the
anything,
casual
and we
looking
spent a
hat.
lot of time like planning it and stuff and planning schedules because we all had you and Joe had jobs that had inconsistent schedules, and I was in the process of getting a new job, so but yeah, and then we eventually like just got into a voice call because I wanted to talk to you, with like that, with a microphone,
Yeah.
baby.
Gamer headset.
Yeah, I don't actually have a headset. I use Apple earbuds.
Oh, that's funny.
they're the only thing that's comfortable to me. I don't
Fair
know.
enough.
For me, I don't.
Like-
For me, earbuds like hurt my ears after a while.
Yeah, most earbuds are that like the shape where they got kind of like the big rubber tip that's, I'm sorry to keep using this word, but it is penis-y looking.
Yeah. The
That you
penis
like
bones.
jam into your ears,
Yeah.
but I don't like jamming that stuff into my ears. The Apple ones
Yeah,
rest
they like
perfectly
slide
in my
in rather
cartilage.
than like get stuffed in.
They don't even go in the ear. They just rest in the
What was I
cartilage,
doing?
and to me, it's
Oh, wow.
perfect. It's comfortable.
Have you ever had like
but, like-
not like a nice pair of headphones, but like kind of like a little bit up? Because I used to have the same issue like when it came to on head headphones, where like I couldn't wear them for long periods of time because it would like make my ears hurt. But I
Yeah.
like a few years ago got the Razer Kraken headset, not sponsored, and I haven't had like the issue of it hurting.
I don't know. To me, I think the pain just comes from like the like my ear cartilage being pressed against for a long
Yeah,
time.
there are
I
there are
couldn't
headphones
find
you
it
get
now.
that like press up around your head and don't like
I was
really
rejected. Ouch.
touch your ear.
Right, but then I mean I remember trying to get mine to like do that, but then they were too loose. They felt like they were gonna
Like,
fall off.
yeah,
I don't
if
know.
you have a solution, like don't be like, let me try hundreds of dollars. Might spend like $100 on headphones to see like
Yeah.
if this problem that I don't really have can get solved.
Yeah.
Sigh.
Viddy, you're so sad.
Sigh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, brother.
Don't worry, we'll
But yeah, so it was just like a really kind of like
Thanks.
wow
I'm
experience
gonna
to
listen
really
to this
like
right now.
have a
have that
collection.
happen.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I really love, like, I love collaborating with other people just because as a small YouTuber, like not only is it just fun to have other people, like, and not even as a small YouTuber in general, it's so much fun to like just find people who like doing the same stuff as you and being like, hey, let's do it. And I don't know, as like in real life, I get really anxious to ask people like, hey, do you want to come and work on videos with me? Because I'm like, I don't know if they really like it. I don't know if they'd really want to, which really sucks. But with people online who have, like, I'm usually pretty fearless when it comes to interacting with people online.
What was with the
Sorry,
SpongeBob
the-
hand?
Yeah,
But
that
they
really got me.
They rewind it. But with interacting with people online, I'm like a little bit more fearless, and because I'm like, I can be goofy, I can be whatever, and
Yeah.
I'll see if people, because that's who I am. I'm a goofy guy. I make
goofy
jokes.
goober,
I
if you will.
I go, yeah, I got a little clown flower, and and I go, beep, beep, and you know, there's, you didn't see, but I just stuck my thumbs in my ears and wiggled around my fingers, but
Right on.
I love just interacting with people, and I get to be myself, and a lot of people are excited to interact with me, and there's so many different ways that we can interact with each other, like the Smash tournament, or like for Fayko's Smash tournament, because that was like so much fun, or like the
I need to
recent
do another
Minecraft
one of
thing that I
those.
did, that is currently pretty secret because I don't know when it's going to come out, and I don't want to do hype in case I decide not to edit it, but I think I will edit it at some point. It's just going to be a while.
Yeah.
But I just,
Man, I'm
go ahead, Charlie.
I'm kind of jealous of that, of your ability to do that.
like make the Minecraft thing, or like make
No.
a big event,
Or be
just
able to
have, like,
talk
this-
to people.
Well, I mean, all of those things really, but I was specifically mentioning like recording something like that and then being okay with like not editing it for a
Such a
while.
relaxing melody.
Because I feel like
Doesn't
that's
it put
kind
you
of
at
part
ease?
of like my struggle with like getting videos out nowadays is that I just have, and this is kind of a thing I have in general with when it comes to like I feel like this is also part of the reason why I don't draw as much as I used to, is
I'll
like
go hang this from the ceiling.
if I'm like doing something like that, I'm sorry, I can't with the real hands. It's
Oh my god!
god, it's really something.
Oh, this is the best game ever! How could they not make
Can
another one
can
of
we
these?
green? Hang on, can you like green screen those hands out so I could just use that for something later?
Yeah,
Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Ooh.
It's not anxiety, but it's just like I hate using the term OCD lightly
Fire,
because
yeah.
you know, really,
it's it's like can be like a really like in real life, it's
it's
like
kind
really
of a-
debilitating.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh.
But like I can't really think of another way to describe like the feeling of
Yeah,
just
ooh.
like when I've gotten over it a little bit because when I was
is so
doing
fun.
my Pokemon series with Joe, I kind of like, you know, they were long videos, so I kind of had to like
I'm flying.
not, you know, I had to like work on them for a bit and then take a break and like work on the next day. But like,
Push harder.
I don't know, I always feel that like whenever I start something like editing or drawing, I I feel like the urge to like finish it.
You can't like,
And, like,
you can't
if
have
I
like
have to
multiple things going on at the same time.
I feel
Well,
like a bird.
it's sort of that, but more so just like, I don't know, I get bothered by walking away from things for like more than, you know, within like
I feel like a
longer
bird.
than like within the day. Like if I had to like record something and then like just wait like for like weeks or
felt
months
like
to
a bird
like
soaring in the
then
wind.
like work on it and put it out, I don't know, it would like bother me. Like the like the Pokemon
Well, he has some
videos,
toilet
even
humor.
even when I had to, like work on the editing for one like between 2 days. Like even just those 2 days, it really just irked me to not like to start editing it and then not have it done the same day.
Yeah, I can
And,
understand
like,
that.
I don't know. It's like I know it's what's the word? Like it's not something I should worry about. It just I don't know. It just bugs me.
You want to get it done.
Yeah. I definitely like when I start anything, I want to get it done, and if I don't, it bugs me.
See, I wish I had a little bit more of that because, see, I'm glad that for context for people who don't, because this project that we worked on is literally probably one of the biggest things I've ever done. It was a multiple day event with over 20 people, and not all of them are content creators. Some of them were personal friends, and it was a blast, but there were a lot of complications. It was very shaky, and it caused a lot of like a little bit of drama like in real life for me that I don't really want to get into.
Drama.
But I do want to say that like I needed a break because like they've been like that all took so much of my time and energy and mental energy. I needed a break to just put it here so that way I can come back and dig it up in June or something when I've like because like I'm like burnout on it in a way.
You don't.
Yeah.
You've spent all the energy that you currently have available for it.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it was a big production.
yeah, but the thing is that like on like the sourer note of like my ability to do that is I get really into new projects. Like I get I'd say I'm very similar to the evil scientist from Jimmy Neutron, who the bit is that he never finishes any of his evil plans.
That's
and
so
they
funny.
always
I didn't
fail.
know that was a character.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, his whole bit is that he's like an evil genius, but he never finishes any of his plans, so they all fail. Because he just never.
That's
there's
amazing
just like
and
an obvious
insanely
flaw.
relatable.
But there's the reason I haven't gotten anything out in 8 months is I've been working on a bunch of projects. I have scripts written, I've gotten stuff recorded, I've gotten stuff edited, but
We
none
have
of it's
channels made.
finished. I've got channels made, and and the thing is that like I would keep jumping from one project to the next without finishing it because I'm like, oh, this would be really good soon, or this would be good to come out before this, or I can push this back because I think I want this coming out soon. So recently I've made myself stop picking up new projects since the Minecraft thing, because the only reason I made the Minecraft thing is because there were some circumstances where just January was going to be like January and December.
Viddy, I don't think you mentioned it was a Minecraft thing.
I did mention it was a Minecraft
Did.
thing. And now you look like the goofy
Oh
one.
no, now I'm the fool.
I've had projects literally on the shelf for years, and one of them I have recently learned that because I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a heads up. You can see what day this is recorded if the other person's video comes out first, and because I am working on I had this idea for this really big video on a game series, which that video should be out by the time this video comes out. Like, it definitely should.
Oh yeah, this is like,
Yeah,
we have a week.
It's on Drawn to Life. It's on the series of Drawn to Life. I've had that idea for 2 years since Two Realms come out, and I kept pushing it back. And because, first of all, beating 5 games and 2 of the games being not very good is not a fun thing. It's a pretty time-consuming thing. Alongside me having a really stressful job for a very long time, but that was 2 years ago, like I think, whenever I started working on that. And, reasonably, I should have had it out by now. But I would start working on it, and then I would stop, or I'd work on it in little bits and pieces, and I would never, really go full force in on it. But recently, because I was in the Drawn to Life Discord, I saw by someone by the name of Jeffrey Compass, who I've actually seen one of his videos before on Scribblenauts.
It's a good video.
Yeah, it was a pretty good video. Once both of our videos come out, I'd love to have him on the Go Show on the Tomocast, just to talk to him if he's a cool person. I added him as a friend on Discord, but I didn't say anything because I didn't know what to say. I don't want to be like, hey, I have your idea. Because in there, he was talking about making a video, and then I went and checked his Twitter because I'm like, what? And then, yeah, he's making the exact same video that I had plans for all that time. So I'm changing up mine a little bit. Yeah, he's sort of motivated me to get to work on that Drawn to Life video, and I'm really happy because I've been like really productive for the past couple days. But it is a very big task. I finished all the games that I needed to complete. I only needed to finish the Wii version left, and I finished that today. And it is a bad game.
That's the one you were playing when I came to visit, wasn't it?
Yeah. So you know firsthand how goofy that game is.
Yeah, you played it for like 20 minutes, and we played Deal or No Deal.
Yeah. It's not a great game, but I'm going to change up my video a little bit, partially because I feel like it'll flow better, because originally I was going to do one big long video, but my script isn't done yet, which sucks. I'm going to see if I can finish it before I go to bed, because the only part of it that I need to finish up is talking about Drawn to Life, the next chapter for DS. I've already written about half of it. I need to write the other half, but everything else is written. But it's already 30 pages in a Google Doc.
Oh my god.
So I was like, I don't want to make this big, long 2-hour video for people to like, because I was reading it and I'm like, this, and I was like trying to add jokes and I'm like, this seems funny, but I don't know if people want to hear about this late in this video because they probably get bored.
Yeah, it's funny, but is it a joke 2 hours into a video funny?
Yeah, so I'm going to be splitting it up into 3 different videos, which I think will flow better, because the Drawn to Life 2 Realms section is like 10 pages on its own.
Oh my.
Like, I had so much to talk about in that game. Mostly just because I made a lot of jokes in that one. Like, the game is so silly. Like, the game is so silly because it treats itself so serious.
Yeah, I get it, because, like, I haven't played that game, but as someone who, has a lot of nostalgic fondness for that series, and just hearing, like, how that game was...
so weird.
I already have a lot to say about it for someone who just hasn't played it or even really seen much of it at all.
It's definitely something, like... I feel like I could definitely have a conversation about it.
It's definitely a sequel to a game series that hasn't gotten a sequel in like 10 years.
Wow, Viddy, you were able to get over being rejected with only a fan.
He's a simple man.
Yeah.
Only fans is
Simple
what he
pleasures.
needs to get over women.
I kind of also have a bit of that issue of like working on multiple things in that. But I more so have that in that, like, I've had a lot of ideas, but that I, like, keep coming up with, and then I try to start getting into a little bit, but then that feeling of, like, oh, if I'm gonna get into this, I should get fully into it and just go full steam on it, because if I do it a little bit here and there, it's gonna bug me. So I end up not doing a lot of things because I feel like, well, I don't really have time to go all in on this thing, so I'll do it later. And then I have that
The
thought
compatibility
for all
tester is
of
you
the
and Jade and
things.
Yuki. Sorry to cut you off.
That's awesome.
It's okay. Like, for instance, this is a big problem for me, especially in my financial situation, because I have bought... Y'all watched Game Grumps back in the day?
Oh yeah,
Remember
I
when
was a big grump head. Whoa.
I did.
They had that show Steam Train, and in the intro they said he bought too many games, now I gotta play them all. That's me. I have a lot of games that I got, and I was like, oh, this is a popular game that a lot of people really like. I'm sure people would want to see me play it, so I should play it. I'll save it for when I have time. I still have not played A Hat in Time or Ori and the Blind Forest, and it's driving me insane. So it's like,
I'll try this lemon.
and then on top of that, just, you know, the little things of like finding motivation and energy to get things done, which is something I struggle with in general in life,
Time come. Good
is
job.
just like,
It's your turn.
you know,
Good job.
I don't know. I have problems just feeling discouraged with it. I have a lot of little problems that add up into
You did it. Congratulations.
practically like a complex of just me not getting things
Yeah.
done, which sucks. But I've been working on scripts for a few videos for a while, actually, since I was in my old job, where I would often have nothing to do because the job wasn't very busy, so I would do this right here. I would just hide in the storeroom. Why am I just rolling around?
It's Rolling Girl. Viddy,
Hell
put
yeah.
as much of
Um,
Rolling Girl over this part that you can without getting copyright claimed.
Okay. I
Actually,
did.
put the audio from that video of Batman and Robin rolling, where it's like. Doo, 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 doo.
Put both of those at the same time.
But yeah, I've been working on some scripts for even just like some basic videos. But I've been working on the scripts like very lightly once in a while, and I want to do them. And it's gotten to the point where now I'm just like, I really could just do this, but like now I've like had it in the back of my mind for so long that I've almost like hyped it up to myself, and
You've
now like,
romanticized it too much.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like nervous about doing it, because then if it ends up just kind of sucking, I'm gonna be like, well, that sucks.
So I feel like I've kind of bumped into the almost like the perfect middle ground between you two, because if there's one thing I've been
What's
able to
happening?
do, it's have a decent upload schedule.
I heard that
And
Jaden wants to be
I
friends.
think it's so what I
Oh,
give
good,
myself
good,
a
good.
loose deadline, but I put my deadline far enough away to where, reasonably speaking, I could take a fair amount of time off of it. And so, like, I try to upload every other Saturday, ideally every Saturday, but every other Saturday. But I have that loose goal in mind, and if I accidentally go over that date, then I just try to get the closest to it. And that helps me because I don't have enough time
We're friends
to
now.
start anything else, but I don't have so little time that I can't do things that I enjoy. Like, I'll be honest, most of this week, this video is going to be done by the time this comes out. My Blue Lock video would have already been done if I hadn't been playing so much Fire Emblem Engage. But I have enough space in my schedule to be able to play Fire Emblem Engage and also play Blue Lock.
Yeah,
Also,
I've.
Really quick before we continue this, Charlie, what do you want? You
Ah.
can get a catchphrase, a song, a gift, or a
Would you like to rent Peanut?
I have a cat, but I don't want to be. I don't want to be unoriginal. Well, what's the song?
You get to sing a type of song, and we get to write it if you want.
Ooh,
That
sounds
goes
fun.
hard.
What genre?
Oh my god, I've seen those. Those are so funny.
What genre do you want?
I don't know. I mean, rock and roll is a classic. Good old. A ballad might just be funnier.
Want a ballad?
Yeah.
This will unlock the music hall for us, so it's gonna
Here, I
it's
want
gonna
you to
give
have
us
this.
the news flash here in a second. Just to warn you guys so you don't get jump scared.
Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know that.
Oh my god!
Jump-
Oh, dude,
I
that
need to
got
put that
me!
in the, I need to put it in the time. I need to put that in the description. The times.
Finally opened on Go Island.
Oh, we never made 24 karat.
We can still make him.
Oh my god.
Still got plenty of time. I didn't wanna make him while you guys were. I mean, in fact, I think making him while you
Here,
guys are
give me
talking
that.
is probably
Let's do it.
a good use
Really
of our
want to go
time.
first
But
or
I
second?
also feel like there would be funny reactions.
Of course, I'm not saying I have the highest quality videos or anything like that, but I struggled for like a while when it came to organizing my time,
It's some gingerbread cake.
and I
Mhm.
could definitely do it a lot better,
I'm also
but
used now.
the loose deadline, the loose, decently far away deadline has helped me so much.
It's your turn.
Because here's the thing, I'm more than likely going to want to spend my like my entire day tomorrow doing nothing but editing so the video can be out Saturday. It's like a loose time frame that I really want to get, but I'm not going to punish myself if I don't get it. I don't really have time to get deep into other projects, but I'm also not so busy that I'm absolutely miserable. And if I want to do other projects, then I could just take the free time that I have and just start applying that to other projects.
I do struggle a lot with time management and stress. Like, I get overwhelmed very easily. You know, I often have a lot of things going on between, you know, my girlfriend lives very far away, so when it comes to us, like, hanging out and doing things, there's a lot of planning that goes into, you know, when we can make the time to travel. And there's my friends who also live far away, not as far nearly, but still, you know, 40 minutes minimum. I live with my mom, and my brother's family lives in the space upstairs from us. And so there's a lot of, you know, house chores, favors to do that can come up at any time. So a lot of the time I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna have this plan, I'm gonna do these things this day, and then one or two things will interrupt that schedule, and I really should be able to come back from it, but sometimes I'm just like, you know, when I have a plan set in my mind and then it gets like interrupted or shifted, it gets very overwhelming for me. So sometimes I'll end up just like not getting around to it at all, and I feel shitty about it later. And every time I think to myself, like, all right, I have a period where like I'm not really getting things done, but I'll get through that, and then I'll start like really getting at it. But like it's been like finishing up school, and then the holidays, and then a family trip, and then some other things, and now this week I'm on Sunday I'm going away for a week trip again, and so you know it's just like lots of little interruptions that just make it hard for me to keep my mind focused on one thing for a while.
Yeah.
But I'm really I want this new year to really like be my time to like get back into a productive space, especially since, you know, now my job is more stable. It's an irregular schedule. I don't have as much time. Funny, I actually don't really have as much time as I used to, because my old job, it was also
before you do
very
that,
far away from where I lived.
Let's dye my hair a cute new color.
Oh.
What?
We could have made Makoto Yuki's hair blue.
Well, we'll get more. This is not a very rare item.
I can't wait to see how it looks.
Continue.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry.
Sorry,
No,
it's
it's
not
okay.
like I was just thinking about, you know, her.
No, Viddy, you need to get over her. You need to stop it. You're not gonna win her over. You're not. Viddy, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, that'll be
What
a
was
good
I
cut.
saying?
That'll be a good cut. Making carrot. Oh man, I should have saved the hair dye for him.
You are a
Ah,
clown.
you fool. Peanut. I got a job when I lived at my old house, and then I moved. So then I was working very far from my house, and so I couldn't really afford to work so many days a week, because the amount of money I'd be spending on gas, I just wouldn't really be able to make much. But because I didn't work much, I still didn't make much. So, I ended up having time on my hands more so. But so now I have less time on my hands, and it's less consistent. But at the same time, I'm not in a place where I really have to worry about finding a job and put a lot of my mental energy into that. So I think I might still be able to, especially, and now this job, you know, some days I'll just have off. Some days I won't have to get up early in the morning, so I can spend nights working on things. So I'm really hoping for this year to get out.
Peanuts making biscuits.
I want to get to editing the Soul Link that we've been streaming. We've been recording. I still haven't really gotten around to like getting in depth into editing, like doing a lot of cuts. And I'm gonna see, you know, if I'm gonna do episodes, how many episodes, or if it ends up just being. I almost want to just wait until we finish it, because there is a chance that it could really all fit into one video, because unlike the randomizer where, every encounter is a new possibility for something hilarious, a lot of the game is like, predictable, and like there's not much to it, but obviously, we're still making jokes along the way, having people die and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, my plan is to, just take what I have.
That's my hair.
Just do the cutting that I would do, and then see how much I have after that, and then I'll have an idea of like the structure for the rest of it going forwards. And then other than that, I had multiple series that I was doing at once, and that was part of like what you were saying about like starting multiple projects. The problem I had was that I kept playing new games, because new games came out that I was interested in, and I was like, oh, I want to play this, and it's new, so it'll be a good time to play it because people are talking about it. So then I play it, and then I either don't enjoy it that much, don't have a lot of passion for it, or don't even have a lot of time for it because I'm doing all sorts of other things. So I have a lot of unfinished games on my channel that I feel bad about. I still haven't finished Luigi's Mansion 3. That was a while back. And I feel bad because I was enjoying that game. I literally just, I don't know, I just stopped and just haven't gone back to it, and I feel bad. I think I definitely want to work more on the scripted videos that I've been thinking about working on, and I think maybe like start doing like more so just like one big series at a time, trying not to start multiple things at once, because then I get none of them done.
I forgot his name was William Corn. His name is Corn and his persona is Carrots,
Well, it's short for Cornelius.
which is British for carrots. I think one
Sure
of the
is.
most difficult things is learning how to not feel guilty about content production, even if it's taken a while.
I'm William Corn.
Like,
My nickname. I'm
Yeah.
William
you
Corn.
can
My nickname-
only...
I'm
hold
William
on.
Corn. My nickname is Carrot.
Okay, making sure my
My
nose isn't
favorite
bleeding.
color is
You can
orange.
only go
I'm
as
William
fast
Corn.
as you
My
can
nickname
go.
is Carrot.
And like,
I'm William.
at this
My
point, like,
nickname is Carrot
like
Corn.
YouTube isn't a job for, I would say, most of us here. It's so important, like, it's so important balancing. Of course, like, if you wanna make it on YouTube, you gotta grind, you gotta be on that grind, you gotta work a little bit more than you'd probably like to. But there's also that side of like, it's still just a hobby. If you are miserable and
Yeah.
feeling guilty over a hobby, then you're... Yeah, that's 24 karat. If you're feeling guilty over a hobby, then that's no good.
I feel like the problem is just, and this might be kind of like a product of just kind of like the environment we've created with like, YouTube culture. You feel like, oh, if I'm not like producing enough, people are gonna lose interest. People are gonna think like, oh, I'm not, doing good, or like,
Yeah.
like,
You're
it
making him
feels
live
like
in a
the look-
cave?
born on a mountain, raised in a
Beautiful
cave.
interior. I like it a lot.
Um,
Take a look around. A change of scenery is
like
always nice.
especially with like popular content creators that we all like watch and stuff, there's always the story of if they don't upload for a while, then people complain about it, and so there's that kind of in the back of, at least I feel like probably in the back of my mind, the idea of like, oh, if I have a fan base and then I'm like just not doing quote unquote my job, they're gonna be unhappy, when in reality the very few viewers I have probably don't care that much if I'm not uploading for a while. Most of my viewers who communicate vocally mostly just hang out in my Discord. Like I feel like I get the sense that for them the focus is more so my Discord. I mean, one of my mods even blatantly just said he doesn't watch my videos.
Huh.
Which are like, whatever. But yeah, so I don't know. It's just hard to balance like feeling satisfied about looking not professional, but not like a piece of shit,
Viddy, Peanut laid perfectly to be on my camera.
DietChapstick
That's
Fayko.
awesome.
Oh my
Magic
god.
Pack coupons.
If I'm remembering this right,
I think I
Tiffany is born in January, and Loving Wife is born in December.
Oh, I can't.
Correct answer is
Hold on. I think I know what to do. I know what I must do.
No, I failed.
oh well. Better luck next time.
Yes. Hello, Peanuts.
She's getting so big.
Oh. Is she a shoulder cat?
No. She prefers to be distant. Right now she's being
Yeah.
affectionate because I think she wants to be on the podcast. Why am I hanging out with my loving
Yeah, she wants to be
wife?
famous.
How's it going?
Things Fayko says on a regular basis.
I'd like some new clothes.
My cat's kind of the same way. He loves to snuggle on his own terms. Like sometimes he'll be on the couch, and specifically, I have to have one of the throw blankets on me, and then he'll come and get under the blanket and lay on me. Otherwise, he does not lay on me at all, and he does not like being picked up. But he always will, like if I'm in bed, he'll come and just sleep right next to me. He, as you've heard, and as I frequently talk about, he meows angrily at me for being at my computer desk. I think because, like, I'm not on the same level as him. Like, I'm on, a chair and not on a couch that he can just, like, sit next to me on. What's going on here?
They're
A
having a
vibe.
dance party.
Dance in quotes.
We just vibing.
Yeah, man.
Oh, there's someone in the sky tower.
Anyway, I feel like we've gotten on, like, kind of sad vibes a little bit.
You know what?
Um,
I think I know what we can do.
What's that? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah.
Our first performance. So do you want to hear how the song is gonna go normally before you change the lyrics, or do you just want to change the lyrics without knowing how the song is gonna
I
sound?
don't know.
I think if I may interject, I think you should go and do it without listening to a song. That way your creativity doesn't get stifled.
True.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So yeah, you get to edit each verse.
Oh, I actually think I know how this one goes. Because I remember seeing a really stupid one posted somewhere, and I rewatched it so many times because it was hilarious. My masterpiece.
Focus. Okay, there you go.
Maybe, baby, where are you at? Maybe, they're in aisle 3. I need to pick up my ointment. Could you please help me? Could I get some ham sliced in? You know what, this song sucks. Never mind. Maybe I'll just talk about Pokemon. Barbarical. He is really cool. You disagree? I'll steal your feet. Okay, I'm done. Subscribe, please.
And then it pronounced with a smiley face.
Yeah.
I love that.
So awesome. I think that's a good place to stop for the night. Yeah, everyone's starting to head to bed.
Who's at the tower?
One,
They just left. Oh, is there an event at the Ferris wheel?
That's that's the night market. Oh no, Tomodachi Quest. Okay, never mind. We're not. Do we want to play
Absolutely.
Tomodachi Quest? Okay, well, one more thing then. One more thing, Charlie. Wait, I want to keep re-rolling until we get Charlie, because I'm pretty sure you get different. No, it's just me, Fayko, Jade, and Yuki, and the person we didn't explain yet, our good, awesome guy from Tuber Simulator, the Carrot Gamer, the 24 Karat Gamer.
Who doesn't look at all like the 24 karat gamer? He looks more like my dad.
A biscuit appeared.
Okay.
You know.
So, we each have different classes. I believe it's dependent on your favorite color. I
Racism.
am a cleric, and everyone else are fighters.
Like a good D&D party.
Biscuit
we
defeated.
defeated a biscuit. So we can get like rewards from this.
What was that voice?
Okay, the granola parfait. See, the fighters, they can do the special attack, which has less accuracy, but does a ton of damage. So usually on the fighters, I just end up... Yeah, you know.
Hey!
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. It didn't even get hit. Which is actually really good, because it can be really damaging. Okay, Fayko, left or right?
I'm feeling very right emoji right now.
Okie dokie. Ooh, you picked the right way.
Time to get globe
Now we gotta
PNG.
fight we gotta fight the globe.
We have to
boss.
fight the road? The JoJo
fact
stand?
that everything's just like stock images is really getting me. I didn't know this game was so fantastic.
Yeah, it's just really funny.
I just made an epic JoJo reference.
Yeah, Zawarl though.
That was epic.
Wario?
Zawario.
Ooh, he missed.
Wario is the
WarioWare.
best character. Wario. But I want to say, by the way, that's another project that I want to do.
WarioWare? I
Yeah,
think
you're
Nintendo
Wario,
already did it.
Oh yeah, shit, you're right. But yeah, I explained this to Viddy. I forget if I explained it to Fayko, but I want to do like a collaborative WarioWare DIY project where we just fill up the game, like, you know, like all the game slots in WarioWare DIY, and just have like, you know, other pals, other friends, and like maybe some viewers, like basically like taking the reins and like commanding like what to put in the
That's
game.
really cool.
And then just you know, just make a whole WarioWare game essentially. That's something I want to get around to doing. I feel like for that though, I need like to be able to just like consistently stream like every X like day of the week for a while, which can be tough with, you know, with my work schedule now, but
Yeah.
I'd like to do that soon because I really wanted to do that. I think it'd be really fun. The WarioWare DIY is a very fun game.
Yeah, Charlie, would you like to come back on again at some point and play either? Actually, never mind. I have plans for you to come back on, whether you want to or not.
Okay, I really like that you asked him on air, because is he gonna say no? Is he gonna legitimately say no and mean it? In the like, nah, this was a terrible time. You are literally the
sucks.
worst.
This game sucks. This game.
Epic Scott DeVos. This game
Why did
blows.
You sounded so much like the scout there.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. Uh-oh, I'm on the 3 hit points.
This game sucks on ice.
This game sucks on ice.
There's like a mysterious stain on my sock. That's awesome.
Oh, we gotta push the cart.
Oh, why
I
are we
don't get
pushing
what
the
they're
car?
saying. I don't get the references. I've never played Team Fortress 2. I don't
Fayko, we gotta play
I don't
Team
know.
Fortress 2
I
for
don't
this
know
channel.
what they're talking about.
I'm putting it
I
on the
don't
list.
know.
Everyone in the comments say, Fayko, play Team Fortress 2, a game that's over 10 years old.
I wish I could play more TF2. For whatever reason, OBS, and I think it was also happening in the Minecraft footage I sent you, unfortunately, but like for some reason, some games OBS just has a hard time recording without like, without it like compressing
Well,
a
Viddy, you're
bunch.
firsting up Tiffany,
And I'm like, this carousel sucks, I'm going.
but not off screen.
Yeah, you're just chilling over here.
Yeah, I'm like, cat, I'm just gonna sit in the corner.
Dude,
and stare.
Viddy, do you got W Riz?
Fayko, you can't say that after today. You know, you gotta give a man time before you compliment him. Yeah, it just doesn't feel genuine right now.
But Viddy, you're rezzing up real Tiffany real good.
Maybe.
Son of a
Anyways,
bitch. Does that make me the guy best friend?
I don't know. I don't know what that means. We'll have to see. You guys will have to see too. Keep watching the series, and you'll see who Tiffany
Whoa.
May from the video game Honey Pop is gonna date. It could be
Oh, that's
me.
nice.
It could be Fayko. It could be DietChapstick. It could even be Jaden Yuki.
It could even be 24 karat.
It could even be YouTube/streamer 24 Karat. 24 Karat Gaming.
Can we like, Vinny? Can
Yeah.
I ask that we like fully commit to this guy being real?
That's really
I would
funny.
love that.
That's
Let's do that.
He's just a real guy.
He's a content creator.
I honestly kind of want to make just like a 24-karat bit if that video does well.
Yeah.
Like have like just do a let's play and dress up as like dye my I don't know if I'd dye my hair green. Like get a
green wig.
I need to dye my hair.
You need to be a real YouTuber and
Viddy, dye your
Well,
hair
there's
blue.
a reason I need to dye my hair. There's a reason I need to dye my hair.
Viddy, dye your hair blue.
I probably should dye it blue. I was either gonna dye it blue or white, but I don't want people to think I'm like an Alpharad clone.
If you dye it blue, then I could dye my hair red, and it would be a Go Show promotion.
But Fayko, your hair's already red.
I still can't get over that. Okay, so I don't know if this is in the episode or not, but
Yeah, this is in the episode. I haven't stopped recording yet.
so I work a customer service job. I don't know if I've ever went in detail about where I work, but whatever. If I have, then pretend I haven't. And a woman was like, "Hey, what nationality are you where you have that red hair?" And I was like, "Oh no, it's not red, it's light brown." And she looked at me like I was stupid.
Fayko, I completely understand this struggle. People in high school, people kept telling me I was blonde. And
Go ahead.
I mean, I don't mind just putting on my camera just for you guys. You know, it's not on the. Oh wait, right, because it's a. Okay, well, my hair isn't blonde. My hair is brown, just straight up brown. And people tell me, nah, you're like a little slightly dirty blonde. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're dirty blonde, you're this, you're that. Like, it's brown. It's brown. Just call it what it is. And like, it's funny because Viddy's had an ongoing joke that I have red hair.
Yeah, I was about ready to explain that joke because we did, in fact, talk about this in one of the other episodes, but I don't think in either of them or this one we went into why that's like funny to me. So I just do weird bits is like literally it. Like I had this bit where I just kept sending Fayko the same image of me eating a taco from Taco Bell and just saying, "Hey Fayko, like
I was
I'm eating a Taco
crying
Bell
laughing
today."
at that.
It's just me holding a Doritos Locos Taco. I'll put the picture on the screen. But I just kept sending that to Fayko, and just stupid. Just I just like doing stupid shit just to make my friends laugh.
Yeah.
And one of the bits is one of Fayko's first videos I ever saw from him was either not your Tomodachi Life, either your
My Tomodachi Life video.
yeah, either your Honey
It
Pop
was my
video
Drawn to
or
Life
your-
video.
either your Honey Pop video or your Doki Doki Literature Club video. You had your hair dyed red, like just a little bit of it.
Yeah, I had like a separated section dyed red, which I really want to do again, but effort.
And in your banner for YouTube, your little avatar at the time, and as of right now, it's still that, but we're, spoiler alert, you're like, you do you want that to be open, that you're like,
Yeah, I'm commissioning.
Yeah.
I'm trying to start finding. Like, I'm gonna get it done next.
yeah, Fayko's working to get
Should
a
be
new,
next week.
Fayko's getting a new brand. As of right now, Fayko's brand has like a little character, a little pixely character with a little red streak in his hair. So I always just keep saying that Fayko's hair is red, like whenever people, surprisingly enough, your hair color comes up a lot. And every time I'm just like, oh yeah, Fayko's red hair, or it's like, I see
It
someone with
doesn't
red
come up a lot. You bring it up a lot.
hair, or I see like someone with red hair, and I go, oh, like Fayko, you match, and stuff like that. But one thing that I really love doing is I would take photos of Fayko, and I would just change the color to red really slightly in Photoshop.
And really poorly.
Yeah, really poorly, and some of them really poorly, some of them really slightly. There was one day where I said you looked a lot like Jaden Yuki, and I just sent you a picture of Jaden Yuki where I dyed his hair red. Like I just changed his hair red. Yeah, there's really no reason for that bit. I just think it's really funny to just say that you have red hair because it's just obviously not true. I just think it's like a little inside joke.
It's one of those jokes where, like, I don't know how I end up doing the bit a lot, but I do bits where I overreact to stuff, or like I act a lot more upset about things than I actually am.
Yeah, of course.
One time, I bought like a bag of Doritos at work, and it had literally no flavoring. Like they were Like, they were supposed to be, I think, nacho cheese. Doritos just didn't put any of the powder on there. And I was just sending Viddy messages going, are you kidding me? Wow, how do you make this mistake? How do you do that? Who did this?
I had a very similar experience when I first ate at Sonic. Like, it was the most aggressively mediocre food I have ever eaten. Like, the tater tot, I ate tater tots and felt nothing. They weren't bad. They just were nothing. And but it made me angry because tater tots are so delicious. And then I eat these and I don't even feel like finishing them. What the fuck?
So, like, there was a bit in a video we did where where the world, where we filmed a video and, like, the world map had a bit where, like, it was half dark because, you know, day cycle, and Viddy was like, hey, that's kind of like a Pokeball. And every time the map came up, I would just keep saying, hey, Viddy, is that a Pokeball? Is that how that works?
I realized very quickly, it was in the Spark the Electric Jester video, which should come out before this one as well. But I realized very quickly that the reason why on one side it was dark and on one side it was light was because there's the sun on one side and not on the other side.
You realized your mistake before I even processed what you said, and then every time we went to the map, and honestly, those are some of my favorite bits, but I also understand how
Thank goodness it was just a dream.
like, I understand the danger of those bits, because if you do them too much, then you're just annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's honestly the reason why I don't, like, do bits as much. Because I always get, like, just social anxiety about, like, oh god, am I gonna be annoying? But, like, me and my friends have some of those types of things. Like, every time we suggest a game to my friend Ryan for him to play, he'll be like, oh, sorry, I can't, I don't have it. And we'll be like, it's free. Yeah, but I don't have it. Just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's such a dangerous game, and I realized when I'm doing a mean bit or something of that sort, I happen to be a pretty good actor. So I end up, like, I'll just be like, hey, fuck you, dude, go fuck yourself. And I'm like, it'll be over something minor. Like, it'll literally be over, someone saying that they don't like, I don't know, ice cream cake or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. I do that all the time.
But the way, like, I go about it, like, I've had people legitimately think I'm angry. And it's such a scary balance because I think those jokes are so funny.
They are. I do them a lot. My strategy for those is that I will... It's all about the word choice to me, I think, because, like, and you can see it, like, in my Discord server, I talk a lot to people all the time, and people will just, like, they'll just have opinions I disagree with, and I'll say, you goddamn motherfucking poopy head, I hate you so much.
Yeah,
and
you gotta put something that doesn't sound like an insult in there.
You gotta put something that, like, someone wouldn't say if they were serious. Like, no one's gonna call you a donkus. Like, if they're actually mad at you.
So, funnily enough, of a similar vein, I'm going to mention DietChapstick, an exchange that we had. Is it okay if I, is it okay if I talk about it? Okay.
Sure.
Me and DietChapstick haven't known each other for, like, too long. And I have a bit where, and I think you could notice it in my earlier videos, I have a slight speech impediment. It's nothing that I consider too dire or anything like that. If you notice it and that, like, really bother you, whatever's whatever. But I have a slight speech impediment, and that used to be a really big insecurity of me, but then it started becoming a joke. Like, I started acknowledging it as a joke. But, every time I flub, like, I talk too fast and I accidentally, like, mispronounce a word or something like that, and someone, like, tries to make fun of me, I always go, are you making fun of my speech impediment? You know that's, like, my biggest insecurity. Especially with, like, me and Viddy's friends. They all play along with, like, say if Viddy makes fun of me, everyone else is like, wow, Viddy, you know he's insecure about that. Like, everyone goes along with it.
Yeah.
And I kind of forgot that that's not how everyone functions. So,
It's always the scary thing about getting into new groups of people is like having to turn off like, and I struggle with this. Like when I joined your server, I was like, all right, I gotta not say penis blast once, or else, or else my first impression of these people is what the.
But like, so I flubbed. Chapstick made a joke making fun of it. And I was like, wow, are you making fun of my speech impediment? And he was like, oh, yes, I am. And I was like, wow, that's not cool. And I just kept going. I just kept going about how not okay it was. And like, I didn't think I was doing it in a serious tone.
Well,
But
I don't even remember saying like yes I was, or I think no,
I was
because
there. Charlie was like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Well, the thing about it was that it was a lot of people talking at once, and you had said something, and I had thought you were like doing a voice, and so I like just commented on it, and then you said that, and I was like, oh god.
Okay.
well, like I remember you doing something where like you went along with the bit, which is why I felt justified in like going in it, because I was like, okay, he's on the same page, fantastic.
Yeah, I couldn't tell how serious you were about it, so I just thought like, oh yeah, man, ha ha ha.
And like I thought nothing of it until later. It was either that night or the next day.
Yeah,
you sent me. You're like, dude, I'm sorry. I thought we were doing a funny, and I was like, no, I'm sorry. I was trying to do a funny. I just botched it. And that was like
social anxiety.
That was like our first like real interaction. Because here's the thing, and Viddy can testify to this. This entire time I've been saying you're like a really cool person. I like the cut of your jib.
Thank you. I like the cut of yours.
And we just haven't bumped into each other a lot. So I was like, okay, yeah, that is simply how we interact with people. And then when you're like, oh dude, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, I was like, I am socially illiterate.
Wanna take a look around?
I do think with that we should slap a bow on this puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna end it a little bit ago.
Yeah, I just didn't. You know, it's a thing about talking. You guys were talking, so I wanted to let you guys talk for a little bit. But yeah, it's getting late.
Yeah, sorry for flabbing our gums.
No, don't apologize. I'm really glad you guys were flabbing your gums. And, you know, the worst case scenario, I'm just gonna edit this for an extra. You know, like
what can I say? I love to flab.
Dude, I am a gum flabber extraordinaire.
I see a gum and I'm like, I gotta flab it.
I call my gums the flabinators.
Anyways, it was great having you on, Charlie.
It was great being here. Thank you so much.
Hopefully, we will have you on again at some point. For now, I have been. Are we? How are we? We still don't know how we're like ending this. Are we gonna say? We said who we were at the beginning. It's fine.
I'm Markiplier.
I'm DietChapstick.
And I'm Frankenstein. And this has been the Tomocast. Good night, everyone.
Have a good night. Woo!